Hi everybody, this is FrndlyTech with CFL-TECH, and we're back again with another video, and today we have Frndly TV, and this is a lower cost alternative for live TV streaming. It's a pretty nice service, and it's, like I said, very affordable and economical, lower cost option. So if you don't want to spend the larger amount of money, and this may have the channels that you need, or it may not, or it might be a good supplemental to what you have now. Maybe there's a couple of channels on here that you really like, but your other service does not offer it. And for the low cost of this service, it might be something you could look at adding if it's in the budget. So it's not bad at all. It does have some of the channels that may not be as popular, but it does have a couple of bigger ones from the cable lineup that are very recognizable. So that's nice. So here we have the guide. And it's pulled up here, and you see you have the live line there in red, and it's showing you where we are now at this hour. And when you tap or click on the show, it'll show you here now. You have watch live, start over, or record. Now, start over is a nice feature, especially at the price point of this service. It's good to see that they have this option. That's pretty much now in almost all live streaming services for the most part. And you have the record option with the DVR that's unlimited with this service, which is really good. And let's see, now when you go back in the guide. This is an interesting feature. You can go back up to 72 hours. So that is really cool. And you can go on any one of these shows, and it'll bring up the menu here, gives you information on the program, when it aired, and also if you want to just watch it or record it. Now, it'll actually bring up the show. It's like an on-demand way to watch, which is really nice, and they give you a few days to use this, so it's really cool. Very nice, again, for the price point of this service, and we'll get the pricing up here and all that in a little bit. But as we see, it's pretty cool with that, and when you go down, here's a listing of, let's go back now. Let's go to where we are now. We're going to go back to the live. Here we go. And we're going to go down. You can see the listing of the channels here. You got Hallmark. You got Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. You have Lifetime Movie Network. You got the Weather Channel, the Game Show Network. You got, here's the other Hallmark Drama, Great American Family. And you have on-demand options with Frndly On Demand. You also have Military History. And we have listed here FYI, Outdoor Channel, Sportsman Channel, Crime Investigation. So there's a few good channels in here. We got QVC, which is pretty much on everything these days for free and all that, and not free. And you have Local Now to your area. So that's a nice little option as well. Nice channel with some news, but it does repeat over and over. It does have the weather and all that if you just want to check in on the weather and stuff like that. And you see here now, going up here now, back to the tabs. Now we're going to go to the Movies tab. And when you go to the Movies tab, you'll see here, there's trending movies, and you have Live Now. You may select any of these because they are available due to they are part of the channels that are on your package. Basically, it's an on-demand option. And the networks option does bring up all of the networks that you have on the plan, which is really nice. So you're not going to pull up stuff that's not available on your plan. So here's the network section. And if you go scroll horizontally here, you'll see all the networks, and you can do view all. And then you can go into any one of these, and it'll show you the particular programming. So let's click on this one, and you'll see 72-hour look back, which is really nice on any of these shows. And you can scroll horizontally as well, and you can actually see more as well if you wanted to with view all. And then you go down, you have the movies. So this is really nice setup for what you're getting for the money. Well thought out. Now, if this was a larger service with more channels and it had this, it would be right up there with the big guys. I mean, this is a pretty nice layout, very smooth. And Fire Stick TV also does help with the 4K. That also is very smooth as well. Most of the, Roku and any other platform is going to run really well with this app as well. Haven't seen any issues with those. Now, when you're in the actual movie section, there are multiple categories such as TV shows, prime time crime, curious critters, reality wars, and more. So it's pretty cool that they have all of these options. Now we're in the channel for the Dove. Now when you go here, you have Live Now, and there's the networks, and you have, let's see, quite a bit here. As you can see, they're all listed. So really nice. And then when you go to the TV tab, let's go up there now and see what we got with the TV tab. Now with the TV tab, you have Live Now, and that appears to be basically just a guide looking at it in a horizontal manner, scrolling left to right. So you have the Live Now here, and it's basically just what's on now. That's self-explanatory. And then you have trending shows, which is another thing that is obvious what it means. So that's cool. And then you have continued watching, that is just added TV episodes, and you have the networks, and then you can look back at all the different shows on each network. So here's the networks again, which is really nice. You have an option to watch or record, which is very nice. And then let's go up to the My Recording section here, and we just recorded something earlier just to see what it looked like, and it shows you recordings, very self-explanatory. They're good for, I'll have the plans up. You have a 3-month and a 9-month option on the second and third plan that they offer. You have 3 months, they save it for 3 months in the cloud, and then 9 for the most expensive plan. So not too bad. So it's a nice layout with the guide, and these tabs up here are nice, real easy to work with. Nothing complicated. Everything runs really smooth. And when you go to the settings option here, now you have account, and you have closed captions, video quality, guide display, active screens, and audio descriptors, and you can sign in or out here. So it's a really simple settings option here, and that's pretty much the actual whole service. Of course, the channels will be listed on the website, so you can check it out. They have a 7-day free trial, which is really nice, and you can cancel at any time. So there's no commitment, and that's pretty much what any service does these days. Pretty common if they're going to offer, a free trial period. You do have about a week or 3 days, depending on the service. But we'll have the pricing coming up here soon, so you can take a look. And this is a good, like I said, a supplement to maybe, a good example would be YouTube TV. Now, YouTube TV does not have A&E and does not have FYI, from my understanding. I know they don't have A&E. I think they have the Lifetime and Lifetime Movie Networks. Game show they have. So, but if those two channels you really want, spending $6, $8, or $10 a month may not be too bad. So it's something to look at. And, maybe it works for maybe having Sling, or now if you have Philo, this may not make any sense because it doesn't have any news or sports. Philo doesn't have, they have Cheddar, which is news, but they don't have the well-known cable network news channels. So this doesn't either, especially at this price. You're not going to get that at all. So, it's probably good with YouTube TV as maybe a supplement. Philo is a good TV service as well for like YouTube TV as a secondary, but then it gets expensive. Then you're over $100 a month with both services. So what are your thoughts on Frndly TV? Are you currently a customer? Are you looking to switch to this and actually just do this as live TV and it's going to be just enough for you? What are your thoughts on this? Please put your comments down below. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll have you guys checking out the pricing next. We'll take you out with the pricing and information so you can look at that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully everybody's doing great. FrndlyTech checking out of this one. We'll be checking back soon with another. Take care. And here's the pricing for Frndly TV and any other information.